highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, today I was just playing WWE 2K Showcase. I've made it pretty far in the showcase. I don't even know how many matches are left. But I just noticed that the Fiend is in the showcase mode. And the whole time I've been playing showcase, the only other time that I didn't play as CM Punk was AJ Styles. And I think it's really cool that my two favorite wrestlers of all time were in this what if storyline for the showcase mode. So I'm just going to play this matchup for you guys here. I'm going to play the full thing. I'm going to play as the Fiend, obviously my favorite wrestler of all time. But I think it's really cool that Bray Wyatt got a shout out in this showcase.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
Here we go, WrestleMania 37, CM Punk versus The Fiend. CM Punk is going to be replacing Randy Orton in this match. This is a Hell in a Cell match, which is interesting, because when Randy fought The Fiend at WrestleMania 37, it was not a Hell in a Cell match, but I think that just adds to it personally. But this is a dream match for me, CM Punk versus The Fiend versus Jacob Fatu, Fiend versus Cody. So many dream matches we could have got with The Fiend before he unfortunately passed away, so rest in peace to Bray, but Bray is my favorite wrestler of all time, so I'm so glad he got a shout out in this showcase mode. Same thing with AJ Styles, man. Really glad to see both my favorite superstars get a shout out in this showcase mode. Now, if I am not mistaken, I believe this is the only way to unlock the Fiend. I know you can also get the Burnt Fiend from Showcase, and then the Fiend that we never got to see through the AAA pass, but this is the only way to unlock the normal Fiend. And we've only seen this look of the Fiend one time, so it's really cool that he's in 2K26. Same thing with the Burnt Fiend. I've always wanted those two looks in the game. But I don't think they have the traditional Fiend with the tank top and the leather jacket. I don't think that Fiend is in the game. So hopefully it is, and hopefully we can get this Fiend and base Fiend after this match, but we'll have to see. Now, of course, this is a showcase match, so we do have to complete some objectives. There's not going to be any cutscenes, of course. This match never happened, so I don't know what the cutscenes would be. But when CM Hart, I guess I'll call it, I believe that's his name, CM Hart, he was taking the place of Bret Hart, CM Punk, fought Shawn Michaels, there was actually a cutscene, and it was pretty much just the regular match, Bret Hart versus CM Punk. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, which was pretty cool. So, but I guess CM Punk is taking the place of Orton, but like I said earlier, it wasn't a Hell in a Cell match, so I don't think there's going to be any cutscenes. There hasn't been, like when he fought John Cena and Kurt Angle, so there's definitely not any cutscenes, but really cool nonetheless. But one thing though, I hate the purple reversal meter, because it's just like really bothering me throughout the showcase. Overall I don't hate it in normal match gameplay, but for the showcase, it's kind of annoying. And another thing, like, the AI will only reverse the moves that you have to hit for the objectives, which really sucks. Like, you're going to see I have to grapple him, do a grappling attack, watch him reverse it, and he hasn't reversed anything else. Exactly. Like, it's just very, very annoying, but it is what it is. He's kind of close to being stunned too, so maybe we can stun him to hit it. And of course, he throws me out, and the stun meter's going. But that's happened so many times. Like, when I had to brawl at the ramp during that Bret Hart match, Shawn Michaels was just constantly running back in the ring for no reason whatsoever. Same thing with the Cactus Jack when I had to brawl by the ramp. Like, he was constantly running back into the ring, and it was literally a false count anywhere match, so that was very unnecessary and annoying. But one thing really interesting, though, that I have noticed is that most of the time, CM Punk will replace, like, people who aren't in WWE anymore. Like, for the match against AJ Styles, he replaced Chris Jericho. For the match against Kurt Angle, he replaced Baron Corbin. And the match against Triple H, he replaced Daniel Bryan. So, really interesting that Punk is replacing guys that aren't in WWE anymore. But it did make sense for the story. Hopefully, we can get one of these grapple attacks here. There's the first one, and we need to hit one more to complete our second objective. I don't know how many objectives are in here, but I know one of them is going to be typically the one before the last objective, which is to win, is going to be to hit the finisher. And that is actually our next objective, but I don't think that'll be it. Like, I'll only be 4 objectives. I doubt that. So, probably going to have a few more objectives. Probably one of them will say to grab a weapon and hit Punk with it. But, yeah, I love this look of the Fiend. I've wanted it in my game for a while now. Same with the Burnt Fiend. But hopefully we can stun Punk again so that way he doesn't reverse our finisher. Because I'm not just going to go for it because I know he'll reverse it. He also does have resiliency, I'm noticing. So, hopefully he doesn't use that. But he most likely will. The good thing we do also have our signature. But we'll see right now after I hit the Mandible Claw if that is the last objective. I don't think it is, though. But now I have the reversal meter. For what reason? For running? That makes no sense. That's going pretty good so far. I don't see why I would lose. Like I said, the only match that I've had to redo so far is Brock Lesnar from SummerSlam. So everything's been going pretty good so far with the showcase. I am enjoying the showcase for sure. I haven't done too much in 2K26 yet. Mainly trying to grind out the AAA pass. Trying to get, you know, the other version of the Fiend and the Fiend Championship and everything. So, I mean, I don't really care for any AAA guys, to be honest with you. Mr. Iguana's kind of cool, and so is Vikingo. But I don't really care for Psycho Clown and the other AAA character, personally. But I'm really excited for the Hardy Boys and Matt Cardona, Danhausen. Like, this wave of DLC looks awesome because there's a lot of cool things to look forward to. Previously, I feel like we've only had like one big character to look forward to, and some other cool ones. Like last year, Motor City Machine Gun was kind of cool, but I literally don't remember who else was in last year's DLC. I remember they had Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton. I believe that was last year. That might have been 24 though, but I'm like 90% sure that was 2K25. But yeah, man, I mean, nothing crazy for the DLC packs as of late. So I feel like, you know, this year we're going to have some cool ones with the AAA, TNA, Matt Cardona, Danhausen. So a lot of things to look forward to for this year's DLC. But like I said, in 23 we had Bray Wyatt, which was big. And then 24 was CM Punk, which was also a big deal. And I think I remember like Carlito was in 24 as well. So, I mean, DLC has been okay, but I think this is one of the best in a while. And overall, 2K26 is just an amazing game in my opinion. It is significantly better than 2K25. And like I was saying in my previous video, like most of these 2K games have just felt like an update. Like they haven't felt big. Like a whole new game. Like going from 2K22 to 2K23 was just a really good update to the game that they could have added. Same thing with 2K23 to 24. 24 to 25 was good, but 24 to 26 is just another level in my opinion. Hopefully we can hit the Sister Abigail, and of course he reversed it. Like I said, the one move that you do need to hit, he's going to reverse. But I think we just reversed his GTS luckily. But the signature meter is a lot easier to fill up than the finisher meter. So we should be able to get that back. Hopefully we can do a move onto the thumbtacks, and it looks like he just landed on them. Look at that animation. I love the animations when they land on the thumbtacks. It's really cool how they react, how their body reacts to getting landed on thumbtacks. But maybe we can throw them up here. Maybe hit a suplex or something to get them onto the thumbtacks. And it looks like I landed more on the thumbtacks than anything. But dude, 2K26 is so fun. The ragdoll physics. Like I said, they keep adding little things and they add up and it makes a really cool game. And 2K26 I think is very worth getting. I think it's so awesome that Danhausen made it into the game. Like he literally, I think he's season 5 and that's not even the last season. So the fact that he made it into the season pass, not even in the last season, the second to last season, is really cool that they can get him in as early as possible. But Punk just landed on thumbtacks. We're slowly building up our signature meter to hit that Sister Abigail. I'm going to stun him first so that way I know for sure we can hit it, just so that we can get that objective out of the way. I think I might pin him after that too, just so that way he can waste his resilience. But he is going for the Anaconda Vice here. I don't want to use my resilience, but I'm going to use it, because I don't know if I'm going to need it again after. And he is stunned. The bad thing though is it did bring down my signature meter. But we can build it up hopefully quick enough. Oh man, he's not stunned. And of course the purple meter. I'm just going to go for the Sister Abigail. Please connect. Perfect. So now we just have to hit the Mandible Claw and pin him. I'm going to pin him now actually, because I'm pretty sure he's going to use his resilience. 1, 2, yes, perfect. So now, once I hit that Mandible Claw and pin him after that, we should be good. I didn't want to use my resilience, just to be safe, but of course he reverses it. Good thing we have 3 of them though. I'm going to go for it again, and we should be good. That should be it. 1, 2, 3. Because he doesn't have resilience or nothing. There's no way he kicks out. 2, 3, we did it. Now let's see the rewards, because I want to see if you get 2 versions of the Fiend. Like the regular Fiend, because that's not unlocked yet. So hopefully we get both. Let's see right now. Looks like we just got this version of the Fiend, which sucks, but I think that's actually it for Showcase. I think that's the whole mode. I'm going to double check right now. Oh, there's one more match. It's AJ Lee and Punk versus Miz and Maurice. But that's going to do it for this video. If you want me to play this match on video, I'll do that as well. I just wanted to do the Bray Wyatt one because he's my favorite of all time. But if you did enjoy, please let me know down in the comments below if you want me to make more 2K videos. But I'd really appreciate it if you did like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt.